Hello, friends. Perez Hilton here. I can barely function today. Yesterday was my sister's wedding, which was amazing and wonderful and magical and special. And I'm going to get into it all in another video just about the wedding because I have a calendar in my mind and I usually do a parenting update recap video, and I wanted to make sure I can get to that today. And also I have some really big wonderful family news which I am excited to share. Oh my god. So a while ago I made a video about my nanny drama. It's taken me nearly 2 months, but I finally got a new nanny. It's like finding a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife. Not a husband or a wife, because, nannies ideally will stay with you for a long time. But, I've been through nannies, and it's like dating. Hopefully you're going to find one that you can date for a really long time or even marry. That is truly the dream scenario for a nanny. But I'm so happy I took my time. I'm so happy I didn't. Well, I'm not happy I took my time. Let's get real. I would have way preferred if I would have found somebody quicker. But I got a new nanny. She was such a help for the wedding. I'll get more into that in a minute, but my sister's wedding, I'll give you like a spoiler, was in Chino Hills, which is like an hour plus drive from Los Angeles because it's a lot cheaper there. Weddings are expensive. And even there, it wasn't even cheap. It was about $300 a plate. And she had about 100 plus people, like just about 100 people at her wedding. So that's not a cheap wedding. $300 per person. She had to really, she didn't even, she liked everybody there, but my mom invited a lot of people. A lot of those that were there were because my mom wanted them there, like family friends of hers, not necessarily even my sisters, but I'm digressing. I've had so much on my brain this past week, the week before, Maite and her health concern, everything, that I had not been properly processing and functioning, and I double booked myself. But thank God I'm going to be able to do it all. I was able to do it all because I'm heading from my place here to my son's school. I woke my butt and my family up hella early this morning from Chino Hills, where we were staying at an Airbnb near the venue. And I came back and we're going to get dressed because I have to go to my son's school because he has an event at his school. And not only did I say I was going to go to the event, but I'm volunteering at the event. Brain not functioning well, but I hope that my brain is better this week that is going to be here. Well, actually, it probably won't. Next weekend, I'm going to Atlanta to film Wild 'N Out. Oh, I'm so excited and nervous about that. Oh my God, I'm so nervous about that. I'm just going to be prepared for the worst, which won't be as bad as Azalea Banks, okay? So anyways, the new nanny is everything I wanted. She's experienced. She's a disciplinarian, but she's kind, she's strict. She's like Mary frickin' Poppins. And she speaks Spanish, which was so important to me. And she's thoroughly background checked and all of that. And her references, I found her through an agency, which means she's expensive. But there were some really great things that happened this week with my kids. We had a wonderful Dia de los Muertos celebration in my house, which is the first time I ever did that. And Dia de los Muertos isn't a traditionally Cuban celebration. It's mainly Mexican. But last year we saw Coco, and I loved the movie, and I loved learning more about Dia de los Muertos. And I also had a wake-up call and a realization that I don't honor or celebrate my dad enough in my house with my kids. And for me, it is important for them to learn more about my dad and my grandparents and other family members. And, this year, the first year, I just did my dad, and my mom and I shared photos and stories of my dad, and we gave him a little piece of cake, and I bought cake, and the kids loved eating the cake for Dia de los Muertos. And it was just a nice new family tradition for us. And that's what family is all about, right? It's traditions. So that was a big hit, and I look forward to doing that every year. So this year was just about my dad. Next year it'll be about my dad, maybe like one grandparent. And maybe the next year it'll be a dad, one grandparent, and another grandparent. And every year show new photos and tell new stories. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. I'm so happy I did it. I also took my kids to Knott's Berry Farm this week, which I uploaded the video for that, you guys saw. And it was really stressful. But I was happy, and my kids were happy, and I'm a really busy dad and mom. I work so hard. So sometimes I may not have as much time with my kids as I would like during the week, but thankfully I am creating so many special memories for them, from Dia de los Muertos to taking them to Knott's Berry Farm to, on the weekends after I've had a really busy week, instead of just staying in and vegging all weekend long, I will do something with my kids, take them here, take them there as often as I can, and try to do something meaningful with them. So we had a great time at Knott's Berry Farm. Thank you, Knott's Berry Farm, for having us. I loved it. I managed to have some daddy time with my kids waiting and watching me do a few of the big rides, which was awesome because I love roller coasters. And my kids are just so amazing. Like, when was it? Tuesday, my son said the darndest thing to me. It was really foggy. I was thinking of the word in Spanish, nublado. And my son said, "It's foggy because Halloween is coming." And then my daughter, I started singing the Rain, Rain. No, what song did I start singing? I think I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Hold on. What song did I start singing? It was wild. Oh yeah, it was Halloween. So I started singing Trick or Treat, Halloween, give me something good to eat. And then she, out of nowhere, started singing Lluvia, 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 vente ya, whatever. She, in her school, had learned this Rain, Rain, Go Away song, which used the same melody as the Trick or Treat song. When that's really common with a lot of children's songs. But I just loved that she was able to connect that. In a song that I was singing in English, she recognized the melody and the rhythm and started singing to me in Spanish. And Mia and I, a positive update for all of you who criticize me for Mia. It's the age, first and foremost, a reminder. But I also was like, you know what? Sometimes when you're so in the thick of it, you may not see things that others do. And also, just because I wanted to do this, 2 days this week, I took Mia to school alone. Normally, I take both of the kids to school, but I just took her to school by myself because that's what I could commit to. I couldn't take her on any outings one-on-one this past week because it was a hellish week. But for 2 days, I drove her to school, just her and I, and it was a nice, just daddy and me bonding time, and I made her feel as special as possible in the car. And yeah, what a week. And my mom, I'll save my mom for the wedding video. But yeah, thankfully I did not drink that much yesterday because I knew I had to wake up early today. Ay, Dios mío. But it made me really wistful for my own wedding. I would like that. Actually, when did I say I was going to get married? I said I was going to get married, I think, 2/22 of 22, right? That still needs to happen. So, life, man. What a whirlwind. But I love it. I also feel like, once the school year starts, like, that's kind of how it always is. Like, my friends, I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. You're the bomb. You're a piece of candy. You're a bonbon. I'll shake my bonbon for you, and just thank you again for watching, and hit the like button, leave a comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, share.